Hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So this bar graph, this IELTS writing task 1 was reported on 10th October 2024 IELTS exam that had happened in India and around. So this question was also there, and another question was also reported on, like it was related to table kind of bar table kind of writing task 1 was there. So why I'm showing you this video, this writing task on bar graph, because most of the time 60 to 70% writing task 1 you will get bar graph questions, and then you will get table also. Line and bar graph are the most repeated type of questions. So let's understand how to analyze, how to write introduction, how to write overall paragraph, and how to write body detail paragraph. I will focus on all these. So before that, when you will get this writing task 1, what you need to do, of course you need to understand, you need to read the question statement also. Let's read. The chart below shows the percentage of population in the UK who consumed the recommended daily amount of fruit and vegetables. It must be fruits, I think, my mistake, in 2002, 2006 and 2010. Okay, so percentage of population who consumed fruits and vegetables in their daily routine. Okay, here I can see three colors. Of course, in actual exam you will not get any colorful thing. It is only I have made it, I have just draw it for your video also, so that you can understand. So there are 3 years, 2002, 6 and 10, and three categories I can see here. See this: man, woman, children. The green one is man, yellow is woman, and pink is children. And you can see the percentage from 0 to 35%. Now what you will be doing, now you have understood it is past tense. You have understood three categories are there or groups are there. It is all related to UK population. Okay, now we will analyze. Now from overall point of view, please see, I can see the pink one means children. They are consuming less. Their portion is less, 11%, 16% and 14% as compared to men and women. Of course their age is less now, that's why. But as compared to men, I can see women is consuming more as compared to all other two categories. Women is consuming more fruits and vegetables in their daily routine, and man is like this thing. So what we have done till now, we have read the question statement, we have read, analyzed the diagram along with the categories. We have come to know which is going upward and downward trend. So which is going upward and downward trend. So here we can see from 2002 to 2006 all categories are going up. So in 2002, so men were consuming 22%, and here it is 4% increment, means 26% they have consumed more in 2006. Here from here to here it is upward trend. But in this graph everyone is so here graph, bar graph is going downward. It is showing downward trend. Here it is showing from here it is upward, from here it is downward. So that we came to know that in 2002 and 2006 it was upward, and 2010 it is downward. And another striking point, if in any writing task 1 you need to find out the striking point. So out of all three categories, children consumed less amount of food as compared to two other groups. Okay, men and women. So this I have found it. And of course tense we have came to know about past and rules. So do you know the rules of writing task 1? Minimum 150 words you need to write. Okay, and if your word is like 148, 145, then also it is okay. It's not like that you will be writing 145, 144, you will get a penalty. No, 150, and you can write 170, 180, anything. So there is no maximum word limits, word limit is there. And 4 paragraph if possible, please make it. Which paragraphs? First will be introduction, and second will be overall paragraph. Overall, just keep in mind that you are writing conclusion kind of thing, but at the end or in summary you can't write this word. Okay, overall means what your eyes can see, from overall, so from the overall point of view, overall I can see children consume less, and overall I can see women are women among three women among other members are consuming highest amount of fruits and vegetables. Okay, these things. And then first is introduction, second is overall, and third is body detail paragraph. Okay, and fourth is also body detail paragraph. And sometimes more information means more lengthy diagrams are there, so you can make fifth paragraph also. So that it means you need to paragraphing the information. Okay, now let's do introduction. How to write introduction? So introduction is just paraphrasing of question statement. How I have done the chart below. Here I have written the given bar chart, or the presented bar chart also you can write. Instead of below instead of shows, I have written illustrate, or you can write depicts also. The percentage, I have written the proportion of the United Kingdom citizens, or about the United Kingdom citizens that prioritized, or that their preferences for their preferences, you can write their prioritized their consumption of fruits and vegetables on a regular basis instead of daily amount consumed daily. So I have written on a daily basis, regular basis, in three particular years, 2002, 2006, 2000 and 2010. See, these 3 years also they have written. So how I have just done in introduction, the given bar chart illustrates the proportion of the United Kingdom citizens that prioritize their consumption of fruits and vegetables on a regular basis in three particular years, um, from in three particular years, in bracket you can write it like that. Okay, now overall paragraph. Overall paragraph means, as I told you, what you can see from the bird's eyes views of this diagram. You have to just write it without writing any figures. If you want to write any figure for highest and lowest one, you can always write. So overall it is visible from the diagram, or it can be seen from the diagram, that all three groups experienced an upward trend in the first 4 years. See this from the in the first 4 years, upward trend. Okay, so followed by a downward trend between 2006 and means after that, followed by a downward trend between 2006 and 2010. So it is here it is going down up, here it is going down. That's why we have written like that, downward trend between 2006 and 10. It is worth noted that women consumed the highest amount of fruits and vegetables. However, comma is there. However, children recorded the lowest intake data, uh, intake lowest intake data recorded the lowest intake data throughout the time period. So this is the overall paragraph. Now, how to write body detail paragraphs? There are two methods. Either you go for year wise, or you just write just take category wise. Okay, so I will be writing year wise also. Year first I will talk about this and this and this. When I will be talking about 2002, so I will just compare all three categories with each other. Okay, so first I will talk about 2002. And if you are talking about category wise, then if you take men, then all 3 years you have to compare. That in 2002 it was 25%, no sorry, 22%, and it increased from 22 to 26 in 2006, and then downward. Same kind of thing you will be writing, but if you write year wise, then it will be better. So let's read the my answer. In 2002, okay, the percentage of British females, now instead of women I have written British female, because they are talking about UK country. British females who consumed the recommended amount was approximately 25%. Approximately means it is near 25%. I have done this counting. How I have done, you will get the bar graphs like that, but you have to find what is the ratio. So I am doing like that. Okay, so the graph is here. So here it is almost, and it is 26%, because it is just above uh, See this, just above 25%. It is just above, just little bit above 30%. You can do and just find out. Okay, so these are not perfect, so we will just add many things like roughly, approximately, these words around. These words you need to just write it, because it is not perfect, it is not perfect 32%, so we can use these verbs and all. So I was just telling you about British females who consumed the recommended amount was approximately 25%, whereas males accounted. So now we have used different vocabulary. So every time we can't use the same word. Males accounted or figured out for around 22%. Here it is 22%, and children had the least share with only 11%. Okay, notably, now next we will talk about next year. Notably, there was a significant increment in women's intake. Women's astrop as is there, women's intake of fruits and vegetables peaking at about 32%. See this is the highest data of women in 3 years. So that's why we have written peaking. This is the highest, peaking at about 32% in the year 2006. In contrast, now we will talk about this and men and children. In contrast, men and children's consumption rose. Consumption of fruits and vegetables, you can write, I have forgotten, rose slightly by 6%. So here it is, slightly by 11 is, it is not slightly by 6%, it is not, it is 4%, in fact 4% and 5%, that is correct. Okay, so here it is from 22 to 26, it is 4% increment, and from 11 to 16 is, it means 5% increment. Okay, now next year, this is final year. Here every bar graph is going down. Okay, analyzing the final term 2010, all three groups or categories saw a downward trajectory in consumption. Evidently, the percentage of men who consumed, so I have repeated this consumed word so many times, so you can text me the other word synonyms of these consumption or consumed word. The percentage of women who consumed fruits and vegetables dropped by 5%, yet they still maintained the highest percentage of consumption. So this is all about women and 2010. Now, least but not the last. Oh, I have forgotten. That's why proofreading is really important. Last but not the least, uh, last but not the least, E also will come. The figures for men and children also decreased marginally, finishing the given time frame at roughly 16% and 14% respectively. So in simple language, how I have explained, you see this, how I have explained my detailed paragraph. See this. I will show you full essay. So this is diagram and this is introduction. See this. And here it is overall paragraph, here it is full body detail paragraph and all. This is my introduction, and here it is overall paragraph, pink one, and then body detail paragraph about 2002, and then 2006 from here, and the last one is 2010 from here to here. See this. Thank you so much.